show, we highlight the ingenuity of Liberians in and out of Liberia by sharing their successes, challenges, entrepreneur endeavors, and much more with the intent to inspire other upcoming changemakers. The 1847 show also creates the platform for individuals to learn the history of our country and to find solutions to problems that affect our country today. For this and much more, stay tuned for all things Liberian. We'll be right back after this short break.
Bosco baby, B to the O, S to the C, O, straight out of China. I represent LIB. The song playing in the background is my latest single called Like It or Not. You can find me on social, especially YouTube at Bosco_LIB, and also on Instagram at Bosco_LIB, and also on Facebook at Bus Music. Right now, you're watching the 1847 show. You know it's about you and me and all things Liberian. So follow the 1847 show on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on formerly Twitter and now X. So let's go, 2024. See you.
Hello, my name is Grace Choma Baba, founder of Destiny Creative Organization and owner at Janice's Snacks. You are watching the 1847 show. The 1847 show celebrates you, me, and all things Liberian. Follow the 1847 show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The 1847 show, all things Liberian.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the 1847 show, and this is the 9th edition of our Music Fest. This segment highlights the work of artists using their art to promote the art and culture of our beloved Liberia. Our artist today is Lauren Solo Gui, who goes by the stage name of Fazari. Fazari is a rapper, a songwriter, and is famous for hit songs like Big Juice Season and Aban, which are some of the songs that we're going to listen to today. Please do me a favor and let's welcome our guest. Mr. Fazari, how are you?
I'm good.
Good, awesome. So you originate from Bombay County, and your name, when I tried doing my research, it had some Muslim heritage. It seemed like it could also be a Muslim name. So I know that some of the ethnic groups from Bombay are the Madingo, the Gola. Does your name have any heritage of your origin in it?
Actually, my mom is from. She's a Muslim. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So your name actually it's based on your Muslim heritage or no?
No.
But what does it mean? Is there a meaning to it?
I'll go check. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do my research.
I got that, man. So you just like the sound of it. Is that how you came up with it?
I don't know. Actually.
No, but it does sound catchy though. I will give you that. It's a catchy name for Zari. Something not so common when we search for Zari on the internet. You're probably one of few people that come up. So it is a very unique name, however. But you started, when you started your music career, you started making music in class in your living room. So coming up, were you inspired by any local or international artists?
Actually, Nasty.
Okay, that's from South Africa, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Why him? What about him inspired you?
His creativity and the way he deliver when it comes to music.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
a
Any
lifestyle,
any
everything just
artists
simple.
any artists on the local level? Did anyone on the local level inspire you as well?
I mean, basically all the I just inspire me somehow. I just collect small stuff for them. So yeah, basically every artist inspire me too as well.
Okay. Now I'm asking this question because later on during this interview, I'll make reference to two artists that I think you sound like you guys have some similarities, and we'll talk about that later on. But I always like to
Okay.
know what inspire people because when we get into something, it's because we look up to someone most times and we like how they do it, but we take their version of it and we create our own version. So I was just curious to know on an international level, who are those people for you? On the local level, who are those people as well? But that's good to know. So you recently launched your clothing brand and it's called Bluffer Joe. We're going to show some of the items on here. Bluffer Joe. And of course, you're rocking
Yeah,
your
yeah.
own brand here.
Yeah,
So,
of
so tell
course.
us a bit about Bluffer Joe. What do you aim to achieve with the brand? And also, what does entrepreneurship needs to look like in the Liberian music industry?
Actually, it was just an idea that I come up with like a blog for you stuff because I was thinking of launching my clothing, so basically, but then this one I was like, I don't want to just be doing that.
Man, the internet is doing its thing. But anyway, for those of
Everything
you watching, you
actually
can
like launch
stay.
or partic-
Hello? Hello? His internet is misbehaving. But for those of you that are watching, please do us a favor and follow the 1847 show. Also follow the artist. We're gonna put his information here on the screen. You can find him on Audio Mac if you need to listen to some of his music. He's on Instagram as well, and also Facebook, of course. So now, can you hear me?
If I'm gonna be closer to everything, bro.
Let's see here. So yes, so if you're listening, please do take the time to follow the artist and also our platform. We have a lot of other content to share with you. Can you hear me now? Hello? All right, let's take a short break and see what's going on with the internet. We'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned and hang in there.
Bosco baby, B to the O, S to the C O, straight out of China. I represent LIB. The song playing in the background is my latest single called Like It or Not. You can find me on social, especially YouTube at Bosco_LIB, and also on Instagram at Bosco_LIB, and also on Facebook at Bus Music. Right now, you're watching the 1847 show. You know it's about you and me and all things Liberian. So follow the 1847 show on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on formerly Twitter and now X. So let's go, 2024. See you. Bosco baby, B to the O, S to the C O, straight out of China. I represent LIB. The song playing in the background is my latest single called Like It or Not. You can find me on social, especially YouTube at Bosco_LIB, and also on Instagram at Bosco_LIB, and also on Facebook at Bus Music. Right now, you're
Hello, welcome back. Thank you for hanging in there. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. So we're talking about your clothing brand, my man. The Any Minute of Progress don't want us to show your brand. So I'll
I
put it
tell
back on the
you,
screen.
my people on my back.
Yeah, did I wake up this morning? But anyway, Bluffer Joe here. That's the brand, and that's you rocking
Mhm.
your brand. And I was
Of
asking you,
course.
what do you aim to achieve with this brand now that you've launched it? And also, what does entrepreneurship needs to look like, not only in your career, but also in the Liberian music industry as well?
So my aim is just to create a platform wherein I can get people rocking my brand. It's not only the Bluffer Joe, so we have other stuff under it too as well. Yeah. So that's my aim for the whole Bluffer Joe brand.
Awesome. And then what do you think entrepreneurship needs to look like for Liberian artists? Do you guys need to get creative and think beyond making money from concerts and start getting into business ventures like this? Do you think it's necessary?
Well, of course, yeah, of course, it's actually necessary because based on the country, we're from, like Liberia, we really don't make money from our streaming platform. So you have to tap into other, creative stuff to generate revenue for yourself. So it's actually
Okay.
necessary.
Absolutely necessary. And this is the most common way to do it. That already falls in line with the music, right? To create your own brand.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Awesome. That's good, my man. I like it. The shirts looks like they are good quality shirts. Where can people buy them?
Of course, bro. That's Global Journal. That's Global Journal. So I'm actually working on the website to launch it to the public, but we still got some construction going on. So basically probably next month we'll launch it to the public, and then people can be able to place in the order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
But
people
the
get it from
first the first the first goods we brought is actually sold out. So right now, Global is not available right now until we can launch the website and then bring the next goods in. So yeah.
So what kind of marketing you did to that business that make it already sold out, my man?
We already have the platform, so there's no need for too much. Yeah, we already get influence over people.
That's good. That's good. Well, that's the mentality. I'm glad it works out for you. I'm glad you're a testament to why people need to think outside of the box and not just depend on their streams and to provide revenue. But that's awesome.
Right.
So your audio mac, you have a total of 1.6 million total account plays, and you have an average about 46.6K monthly listeners. Tell us a little bit, man. How does this achievement give you, and does it pay any dividend for you? Is there any benefit, either monetary benefit or sentimental benefit for you achieving that milestone
Um,
on audio mac?
for Audiomac, I don't know. They don't really pay like that, so I can't say the money really coming in from Audiomac basically. Yeah, but the streams, we got people supporting out here. Yeah, they are actually doing well, and I feel amazing, having all that numbers. But we like to do more. There's more to be, we gotta apply more pressure to get more than that. So keep on working though.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I look at some big artists, of course, and those numbers are not common, my man. 1.6 million total plays within a matter of a couple of years, and also 46.6 thousand monthly listeners. You have 46,000 people line up every month going on audio mic just to listen to your music. Think about that thing, my man.
Crazy numbers though.
It's a number, and you're not even where you want to be in your career. So imagine when you get to where you want to be, you're talking about millions of people. These are little things that we need to appreciate, right? Because
Of
that's a lot.
course,
Yeah,
of course, that's a lot. That's a lot.
that's a
Of
lot,
course.
and that's crazy. The consistency is crazy. It means that you're regularly putting out good content, and for those who are not even there for your new content, it means that your old content is still relevant. So either
Yeah,
way,
it's
it's
still
a powerful thing. And then
right.
another achievement is you got a plaque for a sold out event in 2022, December of 2022, your first sold out event. Tell us about that experience. How was it like selling out an event just like you sold out your brand?
So yeah, basically I came into the spotlight 2021. Yeah, when I did Biju season. So I had a couple of songs playing too as well, like Poles, Future MC Caro, and other songs as well playing. So I was like, let me just try, to see if I can bring my people together so we can have fun. That was the whole idea about hosting the first event. But then it turned out to be crazy. Like people came out, the place was actually, crowded. Like people were outside, no way for people for people to enter in. That day was actually a magical moment for me.
Did it motivate you in any way? Before that moment,
Of
after
course,
that moment, did you feel like, oh man, this is it for me?
I always felt motivated. So it's just motivate me more to do more because getting people to come outside for you is crazy, especially in Liberia. They can
I
stream the
know.
music, but I mean getting them to come outside for the concert or whatsoever you're having is not an easy thing.
And pay money too. It's not just to come out. If it's free, they'll probably come out, but to pay money to come
That's
out.
the whole. That's the whole part of getting. That's the whole part of getting them outside now because once the people see our mission, that the only thing they be looking for on the flyers. That's the only details they want. Want to see our mission. They want to know how much they pay, to enter. So I mean, to get it outside not easy.
So since that moment when you are pricing your events, right? Is it higher now because there's a demand, or do you try to keep it reasonable? How do you price these events?
You got to keep it reasonable, or else my tax is different.
Reality over here, then.
Ah, you got to be smart. You got to keep it reasonable. Yeah.
So, my man, if I can't do that, Brian, I want to go to your concert. How much am I expecting to pay for like an entry level
Well,
ticket?
you're a very big guy, so I don't think you need to buy a single ticket. We'll give you a whole VIP ticket.
What kind of ticket in the back?
No, you need a VIP table, so it probably cost you like $300. The highest.
Jesus Christ. I want to go out for that month. When I finish with your event, I go right here.
So that way you gotta spend the $300 because I wanted that event you go over. So yeah, just one blow.
That's awesome, my man. So let's talk a little bit about your city tour. You have a city tour coming up where you're going to be, as Taco Jake and say, you're going to be touring all the villes. Bannerville, Pinsville,
Quietly.
and all that. So tell us a little bit about that. What are you most excited for?
It's just a thing that I wanted to do to get connected to my fans because we've been going on event, so we only have like maybe 15 minutes for all the songs or maybe the favorite songs and all that. Yeah, so I just thought of doing this city tour to get connected to them and have the whole event to ourselves, like perform all their favorite songs and all that and get more connected to them.
Awesome.
So the city tour kick off. The city tour kick off on the 30th of March. Yeah, so we started from Howard City. Yeah.
And what is the admission for those that are watching? Because we got people watching now, and of course commenting.
So we actually still working on the details for the event. Yeah, so it's not gonna be like, but the price is not high actually. So because we're doing it in a way that other people that don't have chance to get to the club or whatsoever venue, so they can get access to the show as well. So we'll make the price very, very reasonable. Like the highest might be 500. The 500. Liberty, now you.
And you plan on selling out any of these events? Is that the plan? Any major city?
It's a must now. Okay. It's a must.
What city do you think you have the most influence in out of these cities?
Browville and Cinco.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're hearing Cinco people and Browville people, you're disappointed.
You got to 10 up. Yeah, you don't make fun. You got to 10 up.
Awesome. Okay. Now, besides hearing you sing all their favorite songs, what else can the fans anticipate for your city tour? What else can they look forward to?
Basically, the whole tour is about me, so I don't think they have to be looking for anything else. But we still got guest artists to coming to join me as well. Yeah, so far.
Any of those that you can mention? Can I mention one of them? J-Slut?
Nah, that's a surprise. I won't surprise them, so I can't mention it right now.
Makes sense, my man. Makes sense. You got to buy the ticket, show up there to know who will be there, right?
Of course, yeah.
That's the formula. So tell us, man. Of course, there is more to be achieved in your career. You have a lot of ambition, but when you think about yourself in the future, the peak of where you want to be, what does that look like for you?
Great, very good. But we're taking it small. We know where we want to go. We know where we're heading. We're taking it small. Yeah. So
we want to have an idea. We want to have an idea. So give us an artist and say, oh, maybe something like this artist, but my version of it. So what would that artist be?
Bro, basically, I don't want to be like anybody. I want to be myself. Just have
Okay.
money to support me and my family. That's
Okay. Are you still gonna be living your like bro, man, when you get very big? Are you gonna be living your country?
although they bury my nearest screen here, but I'm not gonna be here whole time. Like, we gotta go spin around the globe.
Okay. But you come back. You come back to your base.
Of course.
Okay.
Gotta come back to the root.
That's all we care about. That's all we care about. Of course, you got to go see and explore. That's how sometimes we're able to appreciate where we come from if we go out there and explore.
Yeah. I have to get the experience of the outside world. So yeah.
Cool. But the next part of this interview is we're going to play some of your music. We'll take a short break here. We'll play some of your music, and then you'll react to it. As you're reacting, we just want you to reminisce, think about the moments, the emotions you went through when you're creating those songs. But they're actually hit songs. So for those that are watching, you want to stay tuned. But before we go to that, is there anything else that's relevant now that you want to bring up and talk about your career, your music that we haven't mentioned?
I don't know. I think so far so good. We have touched all the key points.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think one key point we haven't touched is your style, my man, the way you can dress and your style. We haven't touched on that. So what do you draw influence from, inspiration?
Just stay simple, just stay unique to yourself and don't, overdress.
Okay.
Just stay simple.
What does overdressing look like? Too much color?
That's too much. Of course. Too much color and that big. I don't know how to describe it, but too much color.
Yeah. I do agree with you when you say that, because when I look at your dressing style, it's pretty much you got your Air Force One. Most times you got a pair of Jordans, a t-shirt and jeans. Very simple to the point, and people understand exactly what's going on. So I do agree. Right. Yeah. A lot of people like to show when they arrive somewhere, people don't know that they're artists.
No.
Yeah, for sure, my man. But anyways, we'll take our short break here, and we're going to come back and go into your music. I'll play a lot of your music. We have about 6 songs, 6 or 7 of them. And then we just want you to react to it. And you can even sing along when we come back. But of course, thank you for joining us. Everyone who is watching currently, you can follow the artist. He's on Audio Mac. That's his name, on Audio Mac. Also on Instagram, as well as Facebook. So those are his information. You can follow him on Facebook. And of course, you can follow the 1847 show. We are on all social media platforms. Thank you for joining us. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. But you're watching the 1847 show Music's Fest, and this is the 9th edition. Stay tuned.
Bosco, baby. B to the O, S to the C O, straight out of China. I represent LIB. The song playing in the background is my latest single called Like It or Not. You can find me on social, especially YouTube at Bosco_LIB, and also on Instagram at Bosco_LIB, and also on Facebook at Bus Music. Right now, you're watching the 1847 show. You know it's about you and me and all things Liberian. So follow the 1847 show on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on formerly Twitter and now X. So let's go, 2024. See you.
My name is Grace Choma Baba from the Girls of Destiny Crazy Organization and owner at Janice's Snacks. You are watching the 1847 show. The 1847 show celebrates you, me, and all things like you. Follow the 1847 show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The 1847 show, all things like you.
Welcome back, everyone. We are watching the Music Fest, and this is the 9th edition. We'll bring our artists back here. Hey, Fazari, how has it been, my man? How's the interview going so far?
Well, everything feels amazing, and also thanks for having me too on the platform.
Of course. And I was going to say thank you for accepting our invitation as well. And thanks to Jay Slut. I've already told him thank you personally, but of course, I like to say thank you in public. So Jay Slut recommended you, and thank you as well. You're a big artist, my man. And to have you on this platform, it means a lot for us. Of course. So we'll go ahead and go right into the songs right here. And we'll play the first song here is One Time Touch. So what we'll do is we'll play the song. Feel free to sing along, rap along, whatever you want to call it. And then we'll have you, we'll ask you a question about it right after, and then we'll go into the next song. Any question before we get started?
Let's go.
No.
Bad man. I let my solid for solid. But watch you call it. The one I can wash on my clothes. My position possible for Sunday. Mama, calm down. Wanna reach to the ground. Put a small figure there. Walk was around. Finny come by around. Now they sitting a whole son again. One time test. I give her one time test. She want Alice, she innocent now, but she spoil her. My contest. One time test. I give her one time test. Finessing the thing from the crop to the room. Finessing her. I still made that pop. I said, shh, quiet down. And nobody sleeping. Jacqueline was assisting with Jojo and Folly. All the more she can make, oh, kick him out to all her doing that bread. Talking about Seba and Jebe. Then I'm cheating, I doing, I let to her name. They can play with my pinky. When it's sweet, then it's sweet. You can't do nothing but yeah. See me show you my teeth now. Why she want chopping like sweet bar? Tell she for corner to make sure you alright. Make sure you super boyfriend are drunk. Drinking that one jet of flow. You know I equal. One time test. I give her one time test.
So my man, one time test. Your one time test. So one time test and one time test and the EP, The Departure, both have accumulated over 892,000 plays within a matter of 1 year. So what is your favorite song or track from that EP?
It's actually Telema. The
Telema?
first song on the EP. Yeah, the first song on the EP.
Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite one is the next one that we're about to play. But talk a little bit about the amount of work that you had to put into that EP, because there are a lot of great songs on there, and overall, it's a great EP. So tell us the level of work that had to go into that.
It was actually something tough because we recorded so many songs, and then we only have to pick 8 songs to put on the EP. So it was actually tough too. Yeah, and the whole process was not something smooth because it's actually my debut EP. That's the first EP.
Right.
So it's not something easy, but we did well with it. We drop it. People relate to some of the songs on the EP. Everybody get a favorite song on the EP. You can't relate to everything yet. So that's why we dropped the EP and people pick their favorite. They jam to the one they feel that, oh yeah, this one is good. Yeah. So, but my favorite is Telema.
You chose Telema because you were in love at the time, or what's going on? We gotta listen to Telema as a love song.
Basically,
It's
Telema
like
is
it's telling a story of somebody who's going through something.
exactly.
Or something.
No, it's a story of a girl going through peer pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually have majority of my fans are females, like 90%. So I just thought on doing something, relatable or something like sending out a message. Yeah.
That's awesome, my man. At least you're thinking about your fans when you're making the music. That speaks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go into the next song here, of course. This one is called Cruise. So Cruise coming up.
Everybody check catching cruise. Before you love the real hot man, you drop it on a breakfast too. No relationship, that money be the subject rap. You ain't get mad, the true give you head team frap. Put your eye and go pep yeah. Everybody check catching cruise. Catching cruise. Everybody just catching cruise. Catching cruise. Everybody just catching cruise, catching fly. I get a cab, me or catching fly. My little beak of a petty sass. She get juice by the sweet inside. Wait now. Raw old cat, pray down. Where else pause with this space, man. I start, she not see, she can sit down. She said she can pray, I call George Lee. Pull her junk in the trash with the dustbin. See, babado. She said she want be babado. I don't care about the flow, I can smoke it in the hot. Macaroni with the cheese, let me kill a kitty cat, pull her X on L. She said that nigga that door, and she looking her breath, I mean you got out door. Everybody check catching cruise. Before you love the real hot, when you drop it on a breakfast too.
Catching cruise.
Yeah.
So that's actually my favorite song from that EP, Catching Cruise. It was a very catchy song. When you were producing it, did you think it was going to be as catchy as it turned out being and people falling in love with it as they did?
Yeah, of course, because it's a song of cruise, like, you know, enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely everybody relate to Catching Cruise.
Yeah, for sure. And I want to bring people like Jolly.
Let jolly.
Exactly, my man. So when you make songs like that, it's easy for you to get their attention. Awesome.
Right.
So the next song that we're gonna play here is, of course, Aban. We can't go up playing the song, man. You know that would be a scene.
Yeah.
I see you can get lost right now, nigga. You see the lock, you trying to fix this. Shit. Just my nigga.
La fire qui met tout pour y osa la tout reggae meilleur t-shirt. La money penny les colle you suit I tell them me if you fun. Don't I let you know even though you not know like they play where the problem can come from. They left who push and started they play where we stop like they play where we start from. She show me pepe abang. I show her pepe she bang. They love to be there abang. She show me pepe abang. I show her pepe she bang. They love to be there abang. Yeah, abang. She said I small thing you follow her ass. She just looking for care and attention. But the keys to her heart, now not love. That one that money can open it. How she get settled for less, but myself to get settled for breast. I let you up potential, so confidential. The one I can give and take. The other shape I look at for 8, can move in the way, can move. I say 1, she say 10. I say N, she say 4. Baba, to fall in love with a love in a heart, but like you say you want your must. You won't be passenger prison, so you get right with the boss. She show me pepe abang. I show her pepe she bang. They love to be care abang.
So that is Aban, a very, very, very much familiar hit song. So that song, actually, we have a new segment that we release on our platform. It's called the Playlist of the Month, and each month our team comes together and select our best songs that we've been listening to during that month. And Aban actually appeared on our January playlist of the month. That's the first song. The first time that I heard about you, my man, I went, I listened to the song. I'm like, I'm gonna man so. And yeah, that was the first time I heard about you. I was like, good song. And then I think it was even number 3 on the list or whatever. But that's when I started tracking you. And then for Jay Slot to recommend you, I was like, oh, this is perfect. I know there is more to this guy. Let's see what he got. So, but the term Aban, yes, context clue in the songs tell us, it gives us an idea on what it means. But from your own self, in your own words, my man, what does Aban mean? Please tell the people.
So Aban actually mean like you shocked at something, like somebody do something surprising, you just surprised, like Aban. Something that you're not expecting for the person to do, yeah.
Okay.
She
Okay.
be like, Aban.
You know, that was one of the street terms I haven't heard, and I got it from that song, Aban. Now I know the true meaning, so thank you for that.
Well, of course, yeah.
Awesome. And we have a game show that we play here, so we'll definitely make sure that we mention Aban and see if people know what it means. But what's your favorite line from that song?
Don't act like you know if you know, you don't know. Like, the play where the problem can come from.
Yeah. Oh, I like it too.
Yeah.
You know, interestingly, the line that I also like is even before the song starts, is the man that said we're trying to fix things.
Yeah. The problem.
Yeah. We're trying to fix things. I was like, that man, what are you trying to fix? Every time the song coming on, I've listened to that song probably 20 or 30 times, by the way. When I'm on my way to work, sometimes that's the only song I'll be playing. But every time the song starts, I think to myself, I'm like, yeah, we're trying to fix things, my man.
We're trying to fix things.
Yeah, so I like it. And it's not even the mean part of the song, but I just think it's a funny thing that, he says, and interesting as well. So that's good. We'll play the next song here. And this song is called Big Vlad. So, of course, another hit song, of course.
Right. Bad man. I get her 2 for the net. 1, 2. 1 shot kill boy. She say let me breathe. I tell her no, then she won't get first. I mean okay, she laugh. She say hurting me, laugh. She know she like it, the fish, the water. Oh, you want all a fin? All Latina fly, all Latina skin, all Latina story. She own by tell no sense for my sense. All Latina fly, all Latina skin, all Latina story. She own by finish go ten or 10. If I spend I'm on E, you know I so I chest got a breathe. Yeah, division 1 she get space in my league. Invest of fire, my true ain't breathe. I tell her can't true for the casa one time. She say how she living with poor man. I can see my bike mate there to come pick you. She say no man, I ain't ready to get on fire. It one time at Tom Cruise. Me or less shaking your Tom shoes. I don't go slow. She say ain't don't stop. As she want it sour like plum soup. No time to waste, man. I stop on the stop. Sure. To my taking push up, I be solo playing different kind of stuff. Yo, free rap. I get her 2 for the net. 1, 2. 1 shot kill boy. She say let me breathe. I tell her no, then she won't get first. I mean okay, she laugh. She say hurting me, laugh. She know she like it, the fish, the water. Oh, you want all a fin? All Latina fly, all Latina skin, all Latina story. She own by tell no sense for my sense.
So, what are some of the vlogs, my man, the big vlogs in when you're coming up in your career? What are some of the big vlogs that people told you or that you started to believe about? How were you?
You know about make me spit at people on here, bro. You know about make me spit at people on here.
You don't have to say any need. You don't have to say need. No need. What are some of the vlogs that people told you, man?
Yeah. One way or the other, everybody been, on that vlog. Umbrella. Yeah. Basically everybody know vlog. It mean lie and the story. Or that somebody giving you a story. Yeah.
So no, coming up in your career, nobody told you any lie or any story.
Vlog too. Everybody plenty. Yeah, we can't really miss it too much.
So you just ignore them, huh?
That's all.
So okay. Fair enough. The next song that we're gonna play here, this is called Not Juju Be That. I like this song.
Yeah.
Not Juju Be That.
Special DJ Fazari, circle below. Let's vibe. Let's get it. Turn up. Sure. Badman. I enter her sister, she granny the back to go. She say Fabodosco, shaking for me, Mako drop that people to low. Papa Pilolo, my abossie, ile. My angel chain carry. No be juju be that. My abossie, ile. My angel chain carry. No be juju be that. I pump it 1, she pump it 2. Give her a province and salute game move. Quarter or door, swallow or soup. We not in love with your acting on cruise. First you were bluffing, I bounce that she lose. They call me solo, she want taste my juice. I give her spinning spanner. Yeah. Yeah, she yelling for go. I'm picking up being channel. Yeah, slide with everything my school. Ball for your tunes, hair for the hips. Into my beer, can't cheer for a kiss. Coco. I won't get your breath, she say Koto. She won't post with the star for the photo. Finesse your thing, she let Wojo. Go and get Mogo. I enter her sister, she grinding the back to go. She say Fabado scope. Shake it for me, Mako drop that peep on the low. Papa Pilolo. My abos, yeah, my angel touching carry. No be juju be that. No be juju be that. My abos here, my angel touching carry. No be juju be that. No be juju be that.
Now be juju be that.
No be
I like
juju be
that song. In that song, I mean, you sound a little like, I'm a Bossy fan, and we've interviewed him on the show as well. So when I heard that song, a little bit, you sounded like Bossy. He's a hardcore rapper. He's a lyricist. By the way, if I'm comparing you to Bossy, it's a big deal, my man, because Bossy, I have a lot of respect for him. Of course, I've been following his music for a long time, so it's a compliment, right? But when I heard the song, I'm like, man, okay, yeah, this man, he knows what he's doing. He's a good rapper. But have you ever been compared to Bossy? I also think sometimes you sound like Nuchi Meek as well. Have you ever been compared to any of these artists that people have told you?
That one, I everyday team.
Which one?
Yeah, that everyday team. Both artists, that's everyday thing. Sometimes people say I even sound crystal. So I don't know. It's just depend on the vibe I catching or whatsoever. I don't know. I just leave everything with the fans to do what they can do and see what they can say. So that one I'm a thing to do.
But it's not a bad thing though. I will tell you that it's not a bad thing. I don't hear it and say, oh, this man
those
is trying.
Those are people that started before us. Those are people that were ahead and the foundation or whatsoever. So it's not even a bad thing though.
For sure. And what you call it? Again, comparing you to Bossy, my man, it means that you're doing the right thing. Lyrically, that's one of the artists that Liberian has been blessed with. But anyway, we're going to the next song here, and the next song is Bijou Season. You also know we'll have to play this one, right? But this is the remix featuring Big Baby, because I know you have the original and you also have another remix, probably more remixes that I haven't seen.
Every year, December, that Bijou Season, so yeah.
Yeah, but this one is Big Baby. We'll go ahead and play it.
Big Baby, my teenage savage, Christian to your classy. December, la Bijou Season, everybody flashy. They can pay for copy, il a shit and rap it. My junior on substitute now for young bottle papi. Bijou Season, Bijou wa. La Bijou Season, Bijou Season, hey. Bijou Season, Bijou wa. La Bijou Season, Bijou Season, hey. Bijou Season, yeah. La Bijou Season, Bijou Season, Bijou Season. All of December, yeah. In a easy ossa, we changing location, different location, we sleeping ossa. All my children now hit the gym to work on a ship. Mr. December now laying the time again, saying looking for ship. Sugar picking excuse. You got money to handle the Bijou, you better excuse. Bijou see Bijou ha. The tune and quoting high, they catching feelings, they catching flight. Everybody won't go to buy. Said if I single but team patrol. Who are in the team making? I put the tune on a real control. For the family, I lead in the team. All my junior savage, Christian to your classy. December la Bijou Season, everybody flashy. They can pay for copy. Il a shit and rap it. My junior on substitute now for young bottle papi. Bijou Season, Bijou wa. La Bijou Season, Bijou Season, hey. Bijou Season, Bijou wa. La Bijou Season, Bijou Season, hey. Bijou Season. La Bijou Season, Bijou Season.
Ooh la la, ayy, ayy. They say the season for Bijou, but baby coming outside. Ayy, been on my shit since I came in the rap, and I feel like a lyrical fly. Don't let it tower a bottle of water to fool you, yeah, most of them made us try. Bijou, they singing the inside the zebra. 2 to the 1, let Republic like fly. Bricks, bad man, baby. We about to shut down. Say he forget about the phone, so the app up, but he not forget, but calm down. Jokes, this nigga a joke. Control your tone when you utter. Too much of question, I beats on the show that you broke. I'm a junior savage, or 21. Recent Dior classic, got more than one. The same one that beat you, sissy. Come show your shower, a pistol, or water gun. You know your carpet to go with your mountain, no embassy, man, go be speaking serious. Go kind of level in the street. And I won't pay school fees, still at my reach.
I'm a junior savage. Recent Dior classic. The same one that beat you, sissy. Everybody flashy. They can pay for copy. Il est shit and rap it. My junior on substitute now for young bottle papi. Beat you season, beat you what? La beat you season, hey, hey, hey.
Big Juice Season, my man. So Big Baby did her thing on that, and that song actually was featured on the Rap 231 Audio Mac playlist. Rap 231 and Audio Mac even commented, Audio Mac Africa commented on your post. So my man,
Right.
music is being recognized out there, and things
Of
are
course.
happening.
Yeah.
Things are happening. So tell us, how do you come up with finding the right feature for your songs? Do you go and say, this person will be better and this other person won't be better, so I'm going to feature this person?
So
How do you decide?
everybody get their own vibe. So if I'm doing a song and I feel like, oh, this person will actually, sit well on this song, I'm gonna just hit it off and say, oh yeah, my man, I got a project, we can do this.
Okay. And how does feature work in Liberia? Do you pay the person up front, or is it a royalty paid over time? How does that work exactly?
I don't know, but it's
Or that friendship
sometimes
level?
we have sometimes based on the relationship though.
Mhm.
Based on the relationship and how well y'all can get connected or whatsoever. I don't know, but basically have good relationship with almost all the artists. So yeah.
Okay. So have you ever had to pay any cash for any artist yet? Or that relationship been carrying you?
It's like I know how you put it. Yeah.
Hey, my man, that's why it gets us to what we want to be.
That's why I be telling the upcoming artists or young artists like myself, like if you're coming up, you gotta stay humble. You gotta stay hungry because sometimes they complain, oh, the A-list artists are out there, they don't want to put us on, they don't want to share our work on the platform or whatever. I be like, bro, you just owe you promotion. You gotta promote yourself. You
Right.
gotta lead by example. So if you're pushing yourself, people will push you. Like nobody will associate themselves with failure. So all you gotta do is win.
Right.
Because you feel that, oh, the people when they come around when you winning, bro, just win. That's the only thing you gotta do. Because ain't nobody won't be down the line. So you just gotta put yourself together and push your music.
Absolutely. Nobody want to be associated with Johnny Just Come. You got to make a name for yourself.
Of course.
Yeah. It's called a track record. When people see that you're consistent and you're producing, then they can.
Exactly. That's the point. That's the point.
Yeah. But tell us, my man, we're about the end of this interview. Tell us, if for people that are trying to be an artist like yourself, based on what you have experienced, what advice would you give somebody that's young and wanting to be like you in the future?
Just still, stay true to yourself. Push your music and push yourself. Don't wait for people to do it for you, because absolutely nobody owes you promotion success. So you don't know who watching. People are actually watching. So if you can't push your music on your own platform, I don't think you expect people to do it for you, because people might can't check your page, check your platform, and they're not even seeing anything pertaining to music. That's bad. So you got to build your brand, build your social media platform. You're an artist, so if people go on your page, they expect to see your music link, they expect to see content. They can go on your page and be seeing funny comments, funny memes and all that. You're an artist, put your content out there. Like every time, make sure you share your link with people, because especially like to listen up, it's not easy. So you got to keep pushing. You got to stick yourself on the internet.
Right.
Put your music out there. That's the only way.
And one day your time will come, right?
Definitely. Even me, I didn't even know say, my time will come in. I just woke up and then boom, visual season out there. So you just gotta keep working. You gotta stay, people are actually watching. You will not know till you make it. Right? You will not know till you come to the spotlight that people is actually watching. But they gotta see your seriousness.
Okay.
So nobody will want to put you on their platform if you're not serious.
For
So
sure.
once they put you on their platform and then you fail, the person actually fail too. They're not helping.
Yeah, I can tell you, from a promoter standpoint, of course, we won't bring anybody here that is not even putting in the work. We'll bring you on this platform if you're already putting in the work and you're showcasing something.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's also from all the standpoints that you can imagine. From a promoter standpoint, we want to bring people that are promising. You don't have to be there at your top level, but you show the
Right.
promise. Yeah. So I definitely agree with you, my man. Good advice, very wise things to say. Now, in your own career, moving forward, what can we anticipate as your fans? Because I'm a fan of yours now, my man.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
you're a rapper, and
Um,
you have catchy songs, and you can actually rap. So automatically, I'm a fan. Yeah,
right. Yeah, but we got more work coming, man. We got, we're taking it small, and there's more to do. There's more we're working on, and basically this year we're gonna be wasting music the DKB. So I just want to tell my people out there, thank you for always supporting the movement. Always supporting me as well. Keep supporting, and hopefully we might work on international collaboration as well too. Yeah. So by God grace, we might get it done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can we
There's
look
more
forward
work.
to an album this year or another EP? Um,
I can tell, but probably another EP.
Another EP.
I'm not ready for my album mode yet. I'm trying to build my catalog, so yeah, the album will come later.
Okay. So is that EP going to be a rival since we departed? Are we going to arrive?
Yo, yeah, something like that. The word in the air, right?
Yeah,
So we gotta
man, we
let
gotta learn. We gotta learn. You
yeah,
can't keep us in the air. A
we
rival.
gotta let.
You
Yeah.
gotta tell a story with your career now, and people will put the clues
Of
together.
course, that was the idea of the whole departure
Mhm.
thing because since I came into the spotlight, everything that happened for me, like hosting a SOA event, performing on stage where people thinking back to you. So everything was just the first time. So I like that was just the start. So now we're about to depart, to another level. So like moving from number 2 to number 1. That
Nice,
was the whole
nice.
idea about the departure stuff.
I like that. I like that. When you put that much thought into your music, people appreciate it. They don't come to you all
Right.
the time to say it, but when they have the opportunity, they will tell you how much they appreciate it. So that's good. That's good. Any last thing you want to say before we close the interview for today?
Firstly, I would say thank you for having me on the platform. And, it's an honor. It's a pleasure to be here. I wish to be back again. Thank you to everybody that watching, and thank you to my fans. Thank you to my supporter. Thank you to everybody that keeps supporting from the drum start. And more to come. Man. We got new music to come soon this month. Hopefully, yeah.
Awesome. And you can always, once you come on the 1847 show, my man, this is your platform. We're family. So if you have any new content that you'd like to promote, as you see, we have other artists in our ads and stuff. We can promote your work too. So just send it to us and we'll find a way. But whenever I come to Liberian, my man, I'm definitely going to come and see you and meet you in person for sure.
Appreciate that.
And hopefully I get a discount on that $300 ticket.
Hopefully, we'll talk about that one.
Yeah, hopefully,
Yeah.
my man. But thank you too for accepting our invitation. Wish
Thank you
you
for having me. Yeah,
no problem. Wish you the good rest of your day and take care, my man. Yeah. For those of you that have been watching, you've been watching the 1847 show. I've been your host, Prince Lamin Jarbo, and this was the 9th edition of our Music Fest. Please don't forget to follow us. We are on all social media platforms at the 1847 show. We have a lot more beautiful content coming your way. So until next time, stay blessed, and God bless you, and God bless our beautiful Mama Liberia. Take care.
Bosco baby, B to the O, S to the C O, straight out of China. I represent LIB. The song playing in the background is my latest single called Like It or Not. You can find me on social, especially YouTube at Bosco_LIB, and also on Instagram at Bosco_LIB, and also on Facebook at Bus Music. Right now, you're watching the 1847 show. It's about you and me and all things Liberian. So follow the 1847 show on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on